把这个3级先升上去，洞察力，回来再说。
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy.
我靠！我还可以打开这个。
Damnation! I broke it. It's no use. The padlock won't give. St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in. I've no idea what it says.
好吧，我们有一个门，这个应该是我们的鉴定技能点，不应该叫检测，应该叫鉴定。不够，所以我们无法打开它。这个游戏不能跳，也不能攀登，所以说这个地方过不去。跟那猎魔人一样，随便一下就摔死了。
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords.
You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right. We're no match.
For the moment. We're annoyed. It's understandable.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at it.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us until those assholes defaced it.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around it.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but...
So we
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers.
They're protecting their territory.
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken...
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute.
Nothing at all.
I've taken it.
We'll see you.
这个过不去啊，这个过不去，我们就这个过不去。这个游戏可能是有点线性那种感觉。
You could tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
这怎么办？这怎么过去？
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two
I've got to enter the Hawk.
No, it's very...
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this.
And we don't give a damn about you.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid?
Everybody knows.
I've just...
Let's just say we're... And we...
Cat.
What?
She's the boss, yeah.
Shut up, you dummy.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you try...
She redid the smile of the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
人家进不去啊。
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
让他们互相打架是吧？
Well, look who's back.
Did you miss her?
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
I'll be back.
Take your time.
OK， 我们去买点酒，然后把这个酒给他们俩，让他们去跟那两个守卫打一架。
Damn stupid idiots.
诶，
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
You again.
Captain Fitzroy told...
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight.
Oh, come on.
Drinking it here is a privilege. Anything else?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Let's say I don't want to sell you one.
What the fuck?
Oh, come on.
Drinking it here. Anything else?
Charles Hawkins, do you know if he had...
I don't money the hawk.
I enter...
Don't want big mate. You sweat up and...
I've...
Any...
That'll be...
What the hell?
What? Another break?
One of those damn
I told you to beat it.
这怎么办？
Do you like our song?
We mean...
That's...
I heard the...
They you should. We're not there.
It's your... I bid you...
Good night.
So long.
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it.
You have no right to treat us.
No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all.
那怎么办？
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
These bootleggers seem unwilling to let anyone approach the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type. You're back. What can...
I shall be on.
So come.
OK， 他给我提了个线索，就是可以从那个管道里走进去。我们现在去找这个管道。
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
我们找不到这个管道。那管道钥匙好像也打不开，好像就过不去了。这儿，这有一个门可以下来。完了，这游戏我过不了了。这有个人。
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so interested in the way?
And why would I tell?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more?
Not much more. They were all...
The whole...
Don't get...
What do you...
The only... He can be unpredictable. Especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. You again.
No need.
这，我靠，这游戏还怎么过呀？
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah.
啊，这个地方开了，好吧。从这个地方看能不能过去。
It looks like there's a way in under this grate. I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
OK， 这有些东西散落的这个零件在附近，我们可以拿过来给它用一下。 这个啊
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
OK。嗯，还不够吗？你还要多少东西啊？
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
还不行吗？姐姐，你不要搞我！但是我附近还可以再找到东西，因为我左下角这个左下角这个绿在不停的闪。这。
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
哎，这个打火机怎么自己开的，我都不知道。
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
What the fuck? 然后呢？哇，这个游戏简直第二章就能不能不要这么难？第二章就 broke it 了。然后呢？游戏已经保存是什么意思？就是我把它 broke it 就已经保存掉了。然后呢
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, Detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
What the hell? 哇，我的蛋！
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Oh, I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
我再去找他吗？
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy.
What? Another break? Hey, Mitchell! A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah, aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
他那个英文就是说，如果我下次再捉到你的话，就不会像这么，就是不会就是你会留下一个在你身上的永久印记，就是可能就是他会下手更狠一些。What the hell？ 你不让我说实话吗？ What the hell？ 这游戏怎么这么傻叉？这肯定是个 bug 吧？ 嗯。
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
他这个独白意思就是让我去找他，直接去找他，不要干别的事情。
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble.
Do you like our song?
We met.
That's
I heard the Hawkins.
I know.
They were making sure we're not sad.
It's you.
I bid you
Good night.
So long.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. You didn't back down, so undersell me.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us. And they'll be here long after we are gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
他做这个姿势有点奇怪。
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective.
什么意思？我跟着他吗？ 哦，我就不需要走那个下水道了，我现在就跟着他去，是吧？ 他这个脚也很奇怪。
Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later,
Everything good?
And why wouldn't everything be good?
I don't know. I was just wondering.
Let us through.
Oh, okay.
我现在可以进去了，你不服？
Be a gentleman and move.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
开门呀，姐姐。
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Oh, this place stinks.
What?
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins
为
case?
什么是绿色的？
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins death. It smells as bad as it looks. Whoever hid it here seems to worship Sarah Hawkins. What just happened? Did I imagine?
啊，盗梦空间嘛，一层加一层，获得一个技能点。没有了吗？就这么大吗？
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Look around you. Someone has settled in here. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
Let me guess. It was in the Hawkins mansion.
Precisely. You can still see the burn marks. There's no doubt about it. I must admit that you seem fairly competent. But I can't allow you to stay here.
I've seen enough. It's the Hawkins mansion that interests me now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail. I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door?
啊，他其实是在站岗的，他不让你开门。
God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
他为什么就带我去了？第3章霍金斯宅邸花园，他为什么就凭什么就带我去了？步入疯狂 ，Into the madness。
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
哇，这个警徽在扭曲，这个警徽。
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
OK， 我们跟着他一起上山。这边，这边还是这边？地方很大。
1693. This house is much older than it seems. The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
The caretaker takes great...
走不走了你？你就站在这个地方。 自己不弄我来走。游戏已经保存。行吧，我们先到这为止，反正就在这。你看我吃个山楂片，继续这个游戏啊。我把我拿键盘鼠标的方法变了一下，这样的话，胳膊就不会太酸痛，玩的时间长。他这个 Environmental 2做的还行吧。
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do. Go on then, just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
OK， 这次还是比较顺利的，直接就给我了。可能也是因为我选的这个选项是比较正确的，所以就可以做到这一点。
What now?
Pierce, shall we enter?
What now?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.